What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News Round 2, and I have some new news concerning Chris Byrd. Chris Byrd is making a comeback at 50 years of age. He says that I will be champion again. Wow. Former IBF and WBO heavyweight champion Chris Byrd says that he's going to make a comeback at age 50, and he believes he'll capture a middleweight title. Okay. Byrd hasn't fought since 2009, and he offers to have trimmed off a lot of muscle weight in the 11 years that he's been retired. It's unclear how serious Byrd is about coming out of retirement. The 1992 Olympic silver medalist Byrd pulled off a big upset, stopping WBO heavyweight champion Vitaly Klitschko, in the 9th round in April of 2000. Vitaly quiet after suffering a left shoulder injury, which would later require surgery to repair. Vitaly's younger brother Vladimir would avenge his loss by defeating Byrd by a lopsided 12-round decision in Germany. Okay. Now, the question is, how credible is Byrd? Okay. Now, if Byrd has been drinking the fountain of youth, then he could be doing some damage at 160. Byrd's enthusiasm towards returning to the ring could wear off quickly once he gets in the ring with a young lion at his local gym and finds out how much he's lost. Okay, sporting a gray beard, Byrd doesn't say what has motivated him to do a big return to the ring. Perhaps, of course, maybe the 54-year-old Mike Tyson. And I'm going to stop there. Okay, let me counterpunch. Chris Byrd was was a very underrated fighter. He took his first loss from Ika Barabucci, which it was an anomaly at the time. He was a guy that kind of came and went. He was a very dangerous guy. He gave a lot of guys their first loss. But so did Chris Byrd. Chris Byrd was a guy that was very awkward, quick, southpaw, and he had a peekaboo-like, very rapid style. And he did look very small for a heavyweight. I have to say that. I mean, he was a small heavyweight, but I think he used that as his advantage, in fights, especially with big guys like Vitaly. Okay? He'll frustrate you with his angles, his pivots, his blinding speed. He hits you with blinding speed. You don't see it. He beat guys like Tua, especially was a fat Tua at the time, but he still got him out of there. And he was able to avoid the power punching, too, from David Tua. Now, all these years later, at age 50, he's bald-headed. He's got a white snow beard. He looks, he never looked bad. I never really seen Chris Byrd take a lot of punishment because of his defense. Because, again, he was quick. He was defensively sound. And he knew how to work you. Okay? And the strange thing is, a lot of times you get bigger in age, especially like if you were a bulky guy. But in this particular instance, this guy wants to be at middleweight. Wow, middleweight. That's 160. Heavyweight, that's 205. That's 45 pounds. I don't know how much he weighs right now, so I don't want to make an assessment, but based on what I've learned in the past, if you were at heavyweight and you want to become a middleweight, you're shredding off a lot of muscle with that. Forget the fat. I don't even know if he got fat and just lost a lot and pulled a Tyson Fury. I don't even know that. But what I do know is if you're going to lose that amount of weight, some muscle is going to have to go with it. That's how it works. It's mixed in together, okay? It's flesh. So it's muscle with that marbling, with the fat, okay? And I just wonder, how will he look? How will his power be at middleweight? Will it be more? Has he acclimated to that weight? Because, again, we don't know how much he weighs, But like the article asks, maybe it's because of Mike. I know it's about Mike Tyson. You have James Toney, Evander Holyfield, Oscar De La Hoya. Who else is making a comeback? So many people are trying to get back into the ring. Now Chris Byrd? No. It's just showing you again how powerful Mike Tyson is and his influence on the sport of boxing at being age 54. the youngest heavyweight ever. Now he's just an older guy that's buff and hardcore. But he's showing everyone what he can do, what determination is if you only want to do it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. You know, and I think these guys are seeing Mike and they're getting pumped up. They're seeing it like, man, I could do that. I think that's what that is. I believe that's exactly what that is. And since that's the case, I think all these guys are jumping on the bandwagon. They're coming out. They're leaving the golf course. They're getting off the couch and they're making something happen. Thanks to Mike Tyson. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Chris Byrd making a comeback to the sport of boxing in the middleweight division. Tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe, hit that bell icon, and you guys have been counterpunching. Peace.